Hello there. Welcome back to the Timeless Tarot Oracle, home of divinely timed tarot and oracle messages. If you have made it to this video, that means you're interested in knowing how your person is feeling, thinking, and their next actions possibly towards you. All right. Do be sure to go ahead and pick the card that resonates with you. You can also go ahead and pick all three of them. You can separate it into past, present, and future. Or if you have three different people, feel free to go ahead and watch them all right? If you find that this video resonates with you, be sure to thumbs up the video and subscribe before you go. Make sure you hit the notification bell because I do give free readings during my live sessions, all right? So if you want to check me out, that's going to be the way to go, all right? Let's go ahead and start with those of you who chose pile 1. Okay, card number 1 represents beginnings. So this could be a relationship that is either beginning now, or it could be like a reconciliation type thing where you guys are starting at it again, all right? So the first card we have is pay attention to signs. And we have another 1 here with the 10. So there is a new level of thinking and perception that's going on here. But I feel like there's a lot of spiritual communication that's happening. Your person is really feeling that you guys are connected, okay? There is a connection. There's a lot of synchronicities that are happening. Your person may be seeing a lot of angel numbers, spirit animals. They may be just hearing random things that resonates with their soul, with their heart when it comes to you. Okay, so they are paying attention to the signs. They're feeling it. And then you have healing. Let me put this one here. So they do feel like you bring this level of healing to them that they have not experienced before. Okay, it's something about the energy that you carry is very nurturing and loving. Okay, so Spirit is guiding them towards you. This is a magical connection. I am feeling soulmate vibes, because usually when someone comes in with a healing nature, that's for your soul, okay? That healing, it goes deep. And that's what's going on here. So they are feeling, Spirit is communicating, and they are feeling that you are the type and you're going to be the one to really help them heal some of those deeply rooted issues that they may have. Okay, and as I say that, we have admit your vulnerability. So you do cause them to, they had a major wall up before you. Okay, like a big old wall, big wall. And when you came along, it's like you're breaking down those barriers, and they can admit where, they have issues. They can admit that in some areas they are vulnerable. Okay? And then you have do what you love. So you do bring about this freedom where they can really be themselves. You motivate them to be the best person they can be. And I don't mean that to be like cliche or cheesy, but it's the truth. Like, it's the things that you say to them, it empowers them. Like, it's like you're a little motivational speaker sitting on their shoulder. Like, you can do it. You can do whatever it is, whatever problems you face or whatever problems they face, you are there for them. Okay, they have not had that before. And you have reflect on your truth. Okay, so they do feel like you're no nonsense when it comes to any sort of scapegoating that may happen sometimes. Sometimes people don't want to face the reality of that they're the problem. Okay, but your energy towards your person, you make them reflect on things and be like, man, I did do that wrong, or I could have went about that a different way. I told you, you're a little motivational speaker, and you get them together. You're honest with them. Okay, and then in some ways too, your person was going through issues with people talking down to them or having these self-esteem issues, and you're making them realize that it is not anything that's wrong with them. That is strictly based on those people and their issues and them projecting that onto them. Okay, and they're realizing that they were blind to some manipulating people that were in their life. Okay, but you bring about this new energy. They're healing themselves, and I'm pretty sure that they're about to start standing up for themselves if they haven't already, all right? Okay, so there's some deception here. So your person feels like they're opening up to you, and I'm going to tell you, this kind of happens with healers, right? they're opening up to you, but there are still some things that you may not be opening up to them about, with the deception being here. And I'm not saying that you're doing that like to be like trying to get over, or that you have any malicious intent. I just do feel like in certain areas we do guard ourselves, because you have very powerful healing energy. So with, we do guard ourselves from different things when we're dealing like that, because it can be very draining, especially if you're an empath. But your energy is coming off as being deceptive to your person. But for me, what I'm reading it as from you is that you're just protecting, your inner peace. All right. You are understanding that this person is really going through some things. And when people, I'm going to tell you, when people are healing and they're not fully, in their right mind, their right spirit, if you allow yourself to drop your guard and be vulnerable, you will get hurt. So I feel like that's a part of your guard, and that's a part of your person feeling that there's some deception. But it's not a bad thing, and I would recommend that maybe you just express that to your person. Okay, if you guys are in communication, or when you do talk, whenever, just let them know, yes, I do have to kind of protect myself until I feel like things are at a point where I can move forward and not, be completely messed up if things don't go the right way, okay? And then you have chemistry here. There's a strong magnetic connection. Your person feels it. You are magnets, okay? They're just drawn to your energy. They're drawn to your healing nature. They love that vibration about you. Okay, so they definitely want to spend more time with you. And it could be a situation too for some of you guys, if you're not in contact with your person, do know if they come in contact with you, it's going to be the connection. You're just going to be drawn to each other. It's going to be, nothing's going to be able to stop it. So some of them may be being distant because it's so much of intense connection. They feel like they maybe can't control themselves sometimes. Okay. They just can't get enough of you. All right, number one. And then you do have release your ex. The time has come for you to clear your energy. So this is going to go along with their thoughts. They do think that maybe you still have, and that could be a part of the mask that you're wearing, that, you do have your guard up about some things, and it is related to how things played out between you and your ex, okay? You got to know, I always say this, and I definitely say this in the personal readings. If you have not healed certain things from your past relationships, it's just like having the ex live in the house with you. It's just like having the ex sleep in the bed with you. You may not physically be with that person, and you may not even be in communication with that person. But the energy and the things that they've done, if you're still carrying that load, it is just like them being there, number one. All right? So do understand that. You may need to do some sort of cleanse your energy, cleanse them away, release the energy, let it go. All right? So let's get our tarot cards. So let's see what we have as far as their the next actions, and also how they're feeling, thinking. We'll see how that comes up. So we have the Queen of Cups here. There is a deep, unconditional love for you. Deeply. Okay, they see you as the Queen of Cups. I feel like this is how they see you as well. You're very loving, very motherly to them. All right. And then you have the Eight of Swords. So they do have some mental things where they may not feel like they're able to really live up to some of your expectations. And it's not that they can't do it. It's just something that they have mentally. They're insecure in some ways. I told you, they had some people that were really negative in their life. They really tried to break their spirit. Okay? So do understand that you're going to get some of that energy sometimes where they're kind of down and they need to pick me up. But no worries, because look, you have the King of Swords here. They do have the ability to pull things together and to really control their emotions and to think logically in certain situations. Okay, so don't fret. And I feel like your loving energy, your healing energy is what really makes you have the ability to help them get their mind right. And this doesn't happen for a lot of people. But you do have that. And I told you, you're an empath, you're a healer, you are powerful, number one. Don't let nobody else tell you that you're not, because you are. Okay? And then look at this, the King of Cups. So we definitely have some divine energy going on here, divine counterpart. The King and Queen of Cups are here. So when your person really does overcome any mental blockages they have, they are the King of Cups. They are the family type. They are the relationship type. Okay, they are very knowledgeable about emotional matters. Okay? So do know your positive thinking, your love, your unconditional support is really going to help them. And I would say, like I said, you make sure you guard those areas of yourself. Protect yourself, because it can be bumpy at times. And you don't want the Eight of Swords energy to come in and interfere with those certain things that you have going on. Because, you know, if someone is in a lower vibration, if you're not careful, you can be pulled down to there. Okay? You always want to elevate. Motivate and elevate, number one. All right? All right, and lastly, we have some fortune cookies for you. Let's see. All right, the first one is love life. All right. Affairs of the heart could cause future problems, but take heart, as difficult situations will be resolved by a good decision this week. And I feel like that's going to be your decision to be supportive, even though things may get a little tough. And if it's not necessarily this week, just know you're going to make the right decision that's really going to take this relationship or this connection to the next level. Okay? And then we have care required. Guard yourself against deception and be careful of making foolish mistakes at this time. I told you that care is required. The certain guards that you have in place for yourself, they are required to be there for the time being. Okay? Do not deceive yourself into thinking that it's okay to let down your guards completely, because it's not. Your person still has to make sure that they can transfer over from the Eight of Swords to the King of Swords energy. When you see they've done that, oh yes, it's going to be absolutely fine for you to lower your guard for the King of Cups, because the King of Cups will never hurt you. Okay? All right. And then your last one is major life change. The time is right for major life changes. A new lifestyle or location could bring great joy in a trouble-free existence. Major changes are coming. And if it's not you moving, just look, know your whole paradigm is shifting. And once it's shifted, you're going to see and you're going to align with your divine energy, and the same will happen for your person. Okay, number one. All right, this is great stuff for you guys. And it is the beginning stages and phases. So make sure that you persevere because this is great energy. Great energy. All right. All right. If you like the video, be sure to like the video and subscribe before you go. Thank you, number one. Okay. All right. All right. For those of you that chose card 2, pile 2. 2's for me, especially the red one, represent twin flames, soulmate, divine masculine and feminine energy. So this could possibly be what you are on to right now, or that journey, that path that you're on. So let's see. Let's see what your person is thinking, feeling. We'll just see what comes up in each of the cards, their feelings, their thoughts, and their next actions towards you. Okay, so we're going to go with the feeling. How teachable are you? This has a lot to do with your person feels like sometimes you're stubborn and you may not want to see things from a different perspective, okay? They are the type that loves to teach and loves to introduce new ideas. Like, it is a form of, that's kind of like their love language, number 2. So when you kind of reject new things or you don't listen to their opinion, it really does kind of hurt their feelings, okay? And, you know, and I don't feel like you mean to do it all the time. A lot of it is just that's how you are. Some of you guys are Aquarius, hey. Or Aquarius is in your chart somewhere. But they do feel like sometimes you're not teachable. Sometimes you don't let them talk. It was just messing with my throat chakra. Okay? All right, and then discover your life purpose. So your person may feel like you're on a journey to discover your life purpose, and in the sense that You know, sometimes they may feel like you're a bit distracted, and what you're doing as far as your spiritual path is more important than them. And that's why the how teachable are you is here as well. Because sometimes if they feel like you're on this path and you're learning about yourself and they try to come in to like connect with you on that level, it's like you almost, and I don't feel like I don't feel like you do this on purpose, but it's almost like they feel dismissed if they're not on the same level as far as spirituality and things of that nature. They do know stuff. They know other stuff though. It's not the same things that you know. Number two. So just be mindful of that. They do recognize that you're on a different path from them, but that doesn't mean they don't have anything that they could, you don't have anything that you can learn from them. Okay? Or they don't have anything that you could like grab a hold of and really apply to your life. Your person is very wise. I just feel like there's a difference in wisdom. Yours is more of a spiritual nature, and theirs may be more of a earthly nature. Okay? They know some things about the earthly realm that maybe you don't know, and they're trying to tell you. And they may also have something that can really make you a lot of money or really be beneficial to your life, but you may be really focused on your spiritual path right now. And that's just how they're feeling. All right. So then let's get we have wake up call. They do feel like you kind of need to snap out of things, that you do go off into your own reality at times. And like I said, they have some things where they feel like you kind of leave them out. And then you have retreat. So when you're off doing your thing and they feel like you guys are not connecting, it does make them want to fall back. So if you are getting that energy of, they're pulling back, they're pulling away from you, it is because they don't, it's something about their ego here has been hurt. It may have been something that you said and you really didn't mean it in that way, but it came off really, really condescending. And they really, like, I'm feeling the Cancer energy here. They kind of went into a shell. Okay? And then you have strength in your gifts. So you are very gifted, you are very talented, but I feel like they feel like you may need to strengthen your gifts when it comes to emotional things. You may not be emotionally in tune as you think you are. They do see you as someone who's very powerful, and they do feel that you are beneficial to their life, but they just don't know if it's the other way around. Okay? Okay. So let's go ahead into your romance angels, and we have heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly, discuss your feelings with each other. So they want to talk to you about things. They may not know how to initiate a conversation without an argument or without there being some sort of tension. Okay, you may be the type to be very blunt with things, and sometimes they don't know. And I feel like you're dealing with someone who's kind of emotional. Like I said, the Cancer energy or just water energy throughout their chart. And little things do hurt their feelings. It could be a Leo as well. Their pride, things like that do hurt their feelings. They want to talk about their feelings though. They want to have a really, really deep, meaningful conversation about things. It's just, I feel like they want you to be open though. If you're going to be closed off and not be teachable and not be able to hear them out, I don't see it happening. But they do want it. And yeah, pay attention to red flags. The signs are cautioning you. So, they do feel like on some levels that they are being cautioned with moving forward with this relationship because they're not being heard. It may be looking like something from their past. So it is a red flag. It's a red flag to them. And then we have free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. So they may have the energy of really wanting to let go at times. This, especially if this is a twin flame journey, this has really gotten heavy for your person. Okay? And that is because they are super emotional, even if they don't express things to you. They do have this really, really emotional side of them. And the relationship between you two, or the connection, sometimes it can feel like it's too much. And that's right along with the retreat energy. Like, they want to fall back because it really does make them feel like it's a ball and chain type of situation. Okay, number 2. All right, so let's go ahead and go into your other cards. The 6 of Staffs is here. So this is the energy of like really overcoming things, overcoming tough situations, battles and wars. Your person does feel like the universe is on you guys' side. They do feel like you guys are going to need some help. They're thinking about ways that you can overcome things, and it may be needing to actually seek therapy or some sort of spiritual counseling. They do want to move forward, okay? Oh, okay, wow, you have the Wheel of Fortune. So it's definitely an energy of wanting to work it out. They want to get to the root issues that you guys have. They definitely feel like if you bring in a third party who can really see things from both people's perception or perspective, then that will be very fortunate, and this will shift, you know, things into the wheel will spin up, okay? Very fortunate energy, but there is going to, you know, you are going to need help outside of you too. And then you have the 4 of Wands here. That is going to lead into a solid commitment. If this was a situation of marriage already, that's going to lead to a happier home life. Times of celebration, like moving through energy, learning. The 4 of Staffs can also represent the union of the twins, the union of the divine masculine and feminine. Okay, this may be the last leg, the last thing you guys need to work on. Okay, the last little thing before you can come together and be as one. All right. And then you have the 2 of Cups. The 2 of Cups is here. There's a definite, and this is what they're seeking. This is what they're moving towards. This is what they want. This is what they're going to go after. I told you there is an emotional thing that they're wanting here. It's not about money. It's not about anything else. It's not about nobody else. They want a solid, secure, emotionally fulfilling relationship with you, where there's a lot of understanding, there's a lot of patience, there's a lot of gentleness. Okay? I feel like number 2, you're one of those ones who's kind of hard, you know, but I feel like that's only on the outside. Once a person gets to the inner core of you, you all kind of gooey. Okay, so they know it's there. They've seen it, and they're trying to get through the barriers that you have, okay? They're willing to work with you. So make sure that if they do offer some sort of opportunity to go to counseling, therapy, or to have some sort of outside influence, and that could be watching YouTube videos on relationships, okay, whatever. Tarot readings, whatever you guys are going to do. Be willing. Be teachable. Okay? All right, let's get your fortune cookies. Number 2, let's see what we have for you. The first one is friendship. A friend needs your help. Your kindness and excellent counseling skills will put them back on track. This is your friend above all things. Yes, the love is good, the twin flame, all of that is good, but you know what? The best relationships is when those people are friends first. If you look at long-term relationships, people who are together 50, 60 years, even the ones that rag on each other, they are friends. Okay? That friendship is what makes it last, in my opinion. All right, then you have personal riches. Small successes are likely now and bigger ones are on the way. Finances could improve dramatically, but avoid get-rich schemes, okay? Personal riches. So your money, and I say that too all the time, usually when you're dealing with karmics, your money is always funny. But when you align with your twin and you really work on yourself, you will find that your finances really do take an upswing, okay? That's that Wheel of Fortune as well. You will find that your fortune changes when you align yourself, you do the work, and you receive the messages that Spirit is trying to send to you. It just aligns everything. Like, oh, all right now. All right, and then you have opportunities. An important offer will be made. Be prepared and dress to impress, okay? It's feeling like an engagement. Like I said, once again, that could be the union. You guys really coming together and being committed, stopping all the running and the chasing and the games and all of that. Just really being there for one another. That opportunity is coming, number 2. So you keep holding the faith, you know, and keep working on yourself and receiving the messages that Spirit is trying to deliver. All right? All right, number 2. Be sure to like the video. If you like the video, subscribe before you go. Thank you so much for your time, number 2. I really do appreciate it. All right? All right. All right. For those of you that chose pile number 3, 3s represent increase multiplication, okay? Increase in passion, fire, and desire, whatever you would like to call it, but we're just going to go with increase, all right? Let's see. So you have sadness. This energy speaks towards your person is feeling really, really, really sad, number 3. But they are not showing it. They do not show a soul their internal sadness. Okay? And depending on where you guys are in the relationship, or it could have been some things that they've done that they're not saying. And it could have also been some things that you guys have went through and they just don't want to show you how much it affected them. But I'm here to tell you, they are one of the ones that may be staying up at night crying or really dealing with some issues of mental health. Okay? All right. And then you have entrapment. So this is why. There are some things that's going on in their environment that they feel like they have no control over. They have an energy vampire around them, or like somebody who is really does not mean them any good, and they hold these loyalties to this person. It could be a family member. They're feeling the weight of the world when it comes to that. So when it comes to the connection with you, they really do want to tell you about this, but it's something about it. They feel embarrassed because they feel like it really is weakness because they cannot overcome this energy. Okay? They can't overcome. I don't feel like this is you. I feel like this is the energy of other things that are going on in their life that they need to address. They're putting on a happy face for you, though. Okay? Let's see what else. Keep your commitments. So this person is in the energy of like, they want you to not leave them. They know everything is not right now. But if you made the commitment to either be their friend, lover, you know, confidant, whatever it is, they really, really feel that, you know, they want you to really hold your word and to keep that. Now, whether you can do it or not, look, you have to base that on where you are currently. But I do feel like there are some promises that they are expecting you to hold, to keep your end of the bargain, so to speak, even no matter what they go through. Okay? And then go for your dreams. They do feel like if they can just release the energy of feeling entrapped, that you guys can really soar and you can do well together. That's why they're hoping that you will hold on. I do feel like they are, with the 3 being there too, we're talking about increase in multiplication. They are looking to move out of this energy. They are contemplating on it deeply. They're looking for ways that they can begin to really go for their dreams. And then you have let go and enjoy. They do realize that this energy that is present, I'm feeling a strong mother-in-law energy going on here. or overbearing mother and mother-in-law energy is here. They're getting ready to let go. They're getting ready to have this thing where they're no longer willing to put on the happy face. There's family drama involved with this. Like I was talking about, their loyalties to family run deep. But they are realizing just how entrapped they are and how it is stopping you two from coming together. And it's stopping you two from having a genuine connection as well, because, you know, if this is something they're really dealing with internally, they may be doing things, number three, that you don't understand. And you may be taking things personally, and it has nothing to do with you. And it has everything to do with what they're going through on the family front. Okay, and it also could be a mother of a child, but I'm feeling mother energy with that entrapment. They are looking for a way to release, and they're going to find it. Okay? Because their feelings for you are so strong. They don't want to lose you. They're very passionate about you. That's why, you know what? This is how you know. For someone who is going through this much trouble on the inside, number three, they still find a way to pull it together in front of you. They still find a way to kind of make sure that you don't see that part of them, because they don't want you to worry about them. Okay? They know that you love them. They know that the feelings that you have for them are genuine. All right? So let's see. For your romance angels, you have make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. This person absolutely plans on making the effort. This is going to be their action. They know this is a great love. So when Spirit is showing them and telling them to get out of this situation, to move away from this person, to figure out a better co-parenting situation, to figure out a better dynamic when it comes to family relations, you have to know that that is meaning someone really loves you, because they're going to make the effort. And you have religious factors. Your love life is being influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. So this is their feeling strong religious influences here. You know, that stuff runs deep. But I will tell you this, they're feeling heavy in religious influences, but it's about to shift to a spiritual. And that's what's going on with you and your person. They feel a spiritual connection that's way more powerful, and it runs deep. It runs deeper than, you know, religious indoctrination. That connection with you, that they have with you, there's nothing that's going to stop this. So if they got to tell their mama to, look, you need to chill, this is my person. If they didn't tell their mama, you need to back off because I'm pursuing my love dreams. Okay, I'm going after the person of my dreams. They're gonna say it. And it's going to shock the mother. It's going to shock the mother-in-law, or it's going to shock the mother of the children. Whichever one that is, and whichever way that goes. And definitely know that this could flip-flop and be a masculine energy. So it could be a father as well. A father-in-law, father figure. It could go either way, but do know that there's a heavy parental influence. And they're going to overcome that. And then you have worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. It's all about divine timing, number three. Spirit is working on your person. And this is going to come together. This is worth waiting for. This is worth you really understanding that the hard times that you two go through, it's nothing compared to the reward that you're going to have when this person really puts their foot down against this entrapment and those negative vampire type energies that are going on. Okay? Somebody just does not want to see them happy. It's sad. Like they sit and watch them toss and turn at night. It's really that kind of situation. They watch them struggle. They watch them struggle with you. Waiting on the other shoe to drop, so to speak. Waiting on them to cut it off. Waiting on them to choose them over you. It's not going to happen. And the moment that this person comes to them with an ultimatum, I feel like that's when everything is going to shift. And that's when they really are going to realize just how powerful they are, and they're going to drop all of that baggage and leave it. Like, I'm done. Okay. All right. So we have the Three of Coins here. There are some major life lessons that are going on here. There's some learning that's taking place. They have to learn. But as they learn, they will apply what they learn, and it's going to be beautiful. So you have the Two of Staves here. So this is a choice about them going in a new direction. I do feel like they are going in the direction that is going to be beneficial to them and you. They're coming towards you. They're moving away from that other stuff. The obstacles, the roadblocks. Okay? And then you do have the Six of Cups here. So there is some energy of maybe someone. There's someone who wants to reconcile. Either this is you guys' energy, or this is someone from the past that's trying to return to their life. But I feel like they're looking back, but they're moving forward. Like they're going to look back, and they may even tell the person, look, we had a good run, but I'm moving forward. I'm not going backwards. Because it was a reason that person was an ex. And as I say that, we have the Page of Swords here. That person was so possessive. And you know what it was? They were a reflection of whoever this energy was here. This person that's trying to come against your relationship or your union, number 3, or that energy, they want your person to be back with the Page of Swords. Because it was like they were able to manipulate and control them as well. And as they say, girls marry their fathers and boys marry their mothers. So it's that kind of energy. They were in a relationship with someone just like their mother, just like their father. They don't want that no more. They don't want it anymore. They realize that it is not good. Okay? All right. And I feel like they want to move towards you. They're coming towards you. They're letting go of that. They don't want possessive energy. It's not healthy. Okay? All right, so let's get your fortune cookies. So we have manifestations. A bountiful time awaits you. Your wishes could manifest right before your eyes. It is coming. It's coming, number 3. Y'all are coming together. It's going to happen. You know, you may want to do some manifestation work to help this come in. All positive. All positive. There's no need to do any banishing, none of that. Just simply positive affirmations, putting out your prayers out to spirit, to the universe, and it's going to manifest. Then you have twists and turns. Carefully made plans could be thrown out the window as major changes and interruptions surround you. Be sure to get lots of rest to cope with the upheaval. Those changes are coming. It's for you and your person. They're going to need you, number 3. When that tower comes down surrounding their home life, their family life, they're going to need you. Because it's going to hurt. But it's going to be so beautiful when they begin to rebuild and pick those pieces up. And they're going to do that with you. All right? And then we have travel. Long distance communication will open up your life. Exciting experiences for singles and career advancements for others. So there's some traveling that may take place with you and your person. Y'all could really move away from this energy as well. But exciting opportunities. And if you do consider yourself single, just know this is what's coming towards you. It's going to be exciting. It's going to be different. All of the blockages are going to clear away. And it's going to be you and your person. Okay? All right, y'all. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate your time and energy. It is a form of currency, all right? Don't let nobody tell you no different. If you did like the video, be sure to like the video. Y'all leave me some comments. I love to hear from you. If you'd like to book yourself a personal, the link is in the description box. And be sure to hit the notification bell so you know when I go live. Okay, I do free and paid readings in those. Very informative. And it's, it's entertaining as well. So drop by, say hi in the chat. And get yourself a reading. Until next time, y'all be well, be blessed, and be whole. Peace out.